c'est parti. Donc nous avons voilà. Hop. Donc, comme vous voyez, c'est en avirage, black, vent 3-5, avirage. C'est parti. C'est parti. Allez, on se dépêche là. Hey, go, go, go.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour.
Please, vite.
Here at the TPC Scottsdale in Arizona, and Frank, when so many people tune in to watch this great event, they think immediately of the 16th hole, with all of those fans jammed in. It's like Fenway Park inside the desert there, but it's much more than that little par 3, isn't it?
It certainly is more than that, Rich. The TPC Scottsdale is a great venue for a PGA Tour event. It's a blend of everything: birdie opportunities, holes that are fought by water, bunkering that's been changed. All in all, it's a great atmosphere with nearly 500,000 people that visit this during the tournament week.
Second shot, good look at the green.
Non, le chip. C'est de l'avirage, hein, donc on va pas prendre de trop non plus. Ça devrait pas être méchant, ça.
Wow, what a shot. Doesn't even need the putter. Teed up here at the par 4 second. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
This hole has been lengthened in 2014, some 30-plus yards. Bunkering down the right has also changed, making this drive a little bit more important now. You can't just blaze away over the hill. Green also changed with the addition of 2 bunkers on the left side.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole.
Bon.
Frank, this is a position where
when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Ça descend sur la gauche. Ouais, 51, ça devrait être bon.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frank, this is the kind of start every player wants.
Yeah, swinging it well. Certainly hitting the ball in the right place there, and yep, good thing too. He's actually putting well.
C'est l'idiot là. Ah oui, là-bas, ok, d'accord. Ok. Hop, tac.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. So where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Here we go. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. There's a putt for eagle. -5 early. Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3 course?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the center and one on the right front of this green. Oh, nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
Un petit birdie.
Dropping like dominoes out here. 6 under par. Another birdie. Frank, this is a demanding driving hole, the par 4 fifth.
Another hole that bends gently to the left. There used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. It's now 1, and it's in the perfect position to make you think about your tee shot. Really, you have to be left of that. The new tees added a little bit of yardage to it. The green still looks the same as what it once was. Tilts slightly from left to right. But you can see why a draw is the preferred shot at TPC Scottsdale.
Oh, he loves that one. You can see it. This one is high, it is deep, and it is gone. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Stuffed that one in there just inside of 5 feet. Well done. Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
Continues to play well. Birdie number 3 for the day. Now to the par 4 6. Decision time, Frank. Driver, where do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's going to depend on if there's any breeze. If the breeze is at your back, you can drive it all the way down the right side and take those 2 bunkers down the right completely out of play. This hole's been stiffened up, though. The length hasn't increased, but that bunkering and that choke point. So the strategy, do you have the length to get past them? Or if you have to lay up, it's going to leave a much longer second shot.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Getting set for another approach. Our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
Good looking shot right here. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank really having a good day and a good run right here. 2 straight birdies, now 8 under. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favoring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. It is for birdie. These putts keep the round together.
20 ans pour vous dire oui, plus 4, plus 10, etc. C'est vrai que c'est mieux, hein. Les calculs, je vous le cache pas, c'est beaucoup mieux. Mais moi je le joue comme ça.
Well, I thought that at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now par.
So a tester from 4 feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now here at the par 4 8, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg. And because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards. This has exploded off the club face.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
8, 4 à 4 mètres. Oh, ce qu'on va faire là, on va prendre de... On va monter de 2. On va prendre de 3. 3 et demi. Vraiment, ça devrait être au drapeau.
And that's how you play the game, right there. For birdie. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count. That's 9 under for the day.
Vous prenez le vent de 8, vous prenez 2.
Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's 1 bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Always makes the hole easier going from the fairway. Chance to get it close here.
Alors, deuxième coup, vous voyez, je suis à 65 mètres, le vent il est de 5.
Frank, even at major championships, a good crowd on a single day might be 25 to 30,000. Consider this for just a moment. At the TPC Scottsdale in 2013, round number 3 on Saturday, almost 180,000 fans jammed into that ballpark.
It's hard to imagine that's twice the gate of the Super Bowl on a golf course. Now, obviously, some of it's hidden because of the size of the acreage. But golf just doesn't get that type of crowd anywhere else in the world. But it works at TPC Scottsdale. They have a crowd that keeps going back. They have the Birds Nest, for example, that goes in, the parties that ring around there. It's an atmosphere that golf never gets anywhere else, but it really works there. The players feel it too. They breathe it. And this is 1 week of the year. Just 1 week where they do feel like superstars.
It's a mix of soft spikes and stiletto heels. There's nothing quite like the TPC Scottsdale.
Normalement, je devrais tomber juste au milieu, si tout va bien. Oh, même plus encore, même plus. Regardez, regardez. Hop là.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Il y a 8 devant, j'ai 8 devant de face latérale. Devant de face latérale, je vais prendre 4. Je vais prendre 4.
Moving a little left of the flagstick, Frank. I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot.
4 en avant, c'était bon.
Let's see if he can make it 3 in a row.
He can't be that good.
Vous faites ça. Regardez-moi, surtout, ne suivez pas la ligne de putt, parce que ça sert à rien.
Frank, just a surgical touch out there.
And the scorecard reflects
Bien,
another
vous décalez
bird.
à droite, vous décalez à droite, et vous partez à droite.
Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way you could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
Alors, ça donne quoi? Ça donne que comme ça, 89. Donc on va prendre de 5, on va faire 80. Là, on va faire
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
dommage.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track.
Un peu plus
Just
décalé
needs
sur
to
la
keep it
gauche.
steady here over the putt.
Et ben ma balle était dedans. Je faisais le but.
Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Par 3 12 may not be as famous as the par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of the screen. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. Well, a good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Ce qu'on va faire, je vais la monter à 191. Ouais, 191, ça devrait le faire. Je vais peut-être me décaler un petit peu sur la gauche. Normalement, ça devrait pas être méchant, ça devrait pas être méchant, ça.
Makes the green in regulation.
Ça va pas être méchant, ça.
I've heard of being on the zone, but this is you're just making it look so easy.
Just sensational golf. I mean, he is knocking down every flagstick right now. What a performance. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front, and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
Vous voyez les flèches blanches, ça descend. Et ça descend par le haut. Sachant qu'il y a le vent de 5. Donc on va décaler. Je vais faire. Là, on va se mettre en 183 mètres. C'est un par 5. Je crois qu'à mon avis, ça devrait pas être une.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way. Not a problem there, Rich.
Non, moi, j'aurais un peu pas difficile.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Didn't think this was possible, but 15 under par already. Par 4 14 from Frank. This hole packs a little punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, the addition of just a little bit more yardage, plus the bunker on the left has been pushed out into the fairway. Actually makes the whole play a little bit longer than its 490 yards. Second shot is a little bit uphill. No longer is there a bunker on the right side. That side of the green is actually open. You don't really want to be trying to miss that green on the right. Should you decide to go at the flag, you're going to have to carry that front bunker.
Frank, such an advantage when you can hit that far.
No, it's not fair.
Deuxième coup.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Je vais montrer, réduire, monter. Vous gardez votre fer. Si vous avez 6 devant comme ça, surtout, vous prenez que 2. Vous voyez, le drapeau est là, donc ça fait 1, 2. Vous descendez de 2, voire 3 maxi et encore. Parce que vous voyez que le terrain, le green, il monte. Et vous vous décalez de. Vous prenez 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, voire 6, 5, entre 5 et 6. Et normalement, ça devrait pas être méchant ça.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
And getting ready for the putt.
Voilà. Et vous avez un putt qui est. Voilà. Et vous avez un putt qui est assez facile. Hop, hop. In the box. Et voilà. Et
That one drops.
Très facile.
Or a birdie.
Voilà. Juste de regarder le green, on va
Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island-looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed
Comme on
here.
dit dans le golf, on a toujours de la
5,
chance.
6,
Il y a des
7,
jours sans, il y a des jours
all
avec.
sorts of scores here at 15.
Mais on va essayer le deuxième coup.
This is position A, right in the
Alors,
fairway.
le deuxième coup,
180 yards to go.
Oui. Ah, il y a il y a Carus 7800 qui vient de rejoindre la partie, excusez-moi. Alors, je vous montre. Alors, le deuxième coup, vous le prenez, même si vous avez 5 devant, vous mettez comme ça, vous décalez là. Vous voyez le green, il descend. Voilà, vous faites ça. Et là, vous tapez comme ça. Voilà. Et là, vous faites normalement.
Appears to be tracking well.
Belle approche.
Just a
Voilà.
phenomenal approach shot.
une belle
Now,
approche.
great chance for an eagle.
Et là,
This
normalement,
from 7 feet.
je vais juste faire un petit peu tranquille.
That was a
Et je
good
fais la
looking
virgule.
putt, just
Alors
not
par
falling
contre,
right
alors
now.
c'est là la virgule
So
direct
he's
en
going to be
réseau.
disappointed.
Désolé les gars, désolé. C'était un peu trop facile. Désolé, je suis navré. Bien, voilà, je fais le
Stacking
burn.
birdies, that's how you put a score on the board. So 2 straight and headed in the
Mais
right
j'ai
direction.
glissé. Voilà.
Now to the
Donc, il nous
16th
reste
hole,
3
and Frank, what
jouer,
makes
le
this
16,
so
17,
special
18,
is the
par
walk
par
underneath the
4.
grandstands. It's the gladiator
Donc,
coming
il y a
into the
6 devant, surtout
Coliseum.
quand vous avez 6
That's a
devant.
perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000 fans. And there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than the 16th here at TPC Scottsdale.
Prenez plutôt 5,8. Et normalement, ça c'est dedans. Voilà. Et voilà. Comme vous voyez, en direct, on a vu. Et
Frank,
voilà.
when you get to the 17th hole, we always recall maybe the single...
Everybody talks about maybe a hole-in-one at 16, but really 17. And the player was Andrew McGee. It was a good tee shot, don't get me wrong. But Rich needed an assist.
Well, the assist came from Tom Byram, whose brother Kurt is a commentator for the Golf Channel. Tom Byram was just minding his own business, standing on the green, sort of leaning on his putter, and you know what happened.
Yeah, the ball hit Tom Byram's putter and then careened into the hole. So, 17, made famous a little bit of history with a couple of names to drag up from the past.
Vous êtes à 6, vous êtes bien sur le drapeau. Vous réduisez un petit peu. Vous regardez, c'est de l'avérage. Bah, l'avérage, dès que vous êtes à 5, vous lâchez. Voilà. Vous le laissez comme ça. Et vous faites un petit chip.
Frank looks like maybe the greatest bunker player of all time right now.
He's making a name for himself today. You could certainly put him up there with Gary Player, Severiano Ballesteros. That was just a great bunker shot.
Yeah, that's a birdie.
En tout cas, les gars, je vous remercie de m'avoir suivi.
Rich 18 was always considered a long finishing hole.
Not for JB Holmes.
Yeah, the water was always in play. And then the day he took it over the left side and carried everything and went on to win, that completely changed the way this golf course played ever since that day.
And it resulted in some of the changes we're seeing now.
Yeah, evidence, the new bunkering down the left side, but it also, it showed us all how much and how strong these guys are, how much they've improved over the years.
That was just a beautiful drive. You hit it solid and right in the middle.
Il y a des jours avec et il y a des jours sans.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag.
Si je fais un
This is
eagle
a
là,
green
j'aimerais
light
un
special.
maximum de likes. Si je fais un eagle maintenant, franchement, ça serait super cool. Je vous l'ai promis.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to save it for the rest of the round.
Frank, I don't know when it's going to end, but this is something pretty darn special.
It's been a clinic too. These are no flukes. These have been deserved birdies. Let's see if we can make another one, which would be 5 in a row.
Sur 18 trous. Ça va avec 1, 2, 3 eagles, birdie. Et 3 eagles et que des birdies. Un par. Ça va. Ouais, Kikoulilou. Allez, ciao, ciao, ciao. La prochaine vidéo, ça sera sur Drive Club. Allez, avec l'Audi RS5 ou soit avec la Volkswagen GT. Allez, ciao, ciao.